Emma asked about home child care providers.
Emma preguntó sobre los trabajadores de cuidado de niños.
Yo le voy a responder en español a ella y luego yo te doy un break a ti.
I am going to respond to her in Spanish, give the interpreter a break, and then I will express.
Emma, gracias. El gran reto que tienen las proveedoras de cuidado infantil es que viven en un espacio gris, donde algunas personas consideran que son empleadas o contratistas del Estado y otras personas creen que son microempresarias. Y la realidad es que son microempresarios, son dueñas de negocios. The challenge with home daycare providers, they live in this gray space where some folks consider them to be state contractors or almost quasi-public employees, and other folks see them as small business owners. I believe they're small business owners, but because they live in that gray area, they're left out in a lot of conversations that have to do with small business development and neighborhood economic development. Debido a esa situación de incertidumbre sobre la clasificación de ese tipo de negocio, los proveedores de cuidado infantil se quedan afuera de conversaciones sobre apoyo a los pequeños negocios. La ciudad puede apoyarlas a ustedes más, tomándola en cuenta como un pequeño negocio y también abogando a favor de sus intereses en el Estado ante el gobierno estatal. Una de las cosas que yo quiero hacer es descentralizar el proceso de desarrollo económico en la ciudad para que en los vecindarios hayan especialistas de desarrollo económico que puedan trabajar directamente con personas como tú para aumentar su capacidad de que su negocio crezca y que tengan más garantías. So one of the things that I want to do when I'm mayor is I'm going to decentralize the city's approach to neighborhood economic development. Right now we have one economic development office. And regardless of what neighborhood you're in, if you want to get something done or you want to apply for a loan or you want technical support, you have to go downtown, you have to know who to talk to, and you have to go through a really cumbersome process. And I think what we need to do is we need to have neighborhood economic opportunity zones. And what I would really want to do is partner with our 9 community libraries and have offices where people can come to their local library, meet with the neighborhood opportunity specialist, and get all the technical support, get support filling out applications, developing business plans. And this doesn't mean that we have to create a whole new bureaucracy. There's a whole ecosystem of support out there. We have the folks from the SBA, the Small Business Development Center, the Black Business Association, the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We have an entire ecosystem out there. Well, what the city should be doing is building bridges and connecting. La ciudad debería estar construyendo puentes y conectándote con los recursos que tú necesitas como empresaria. Y eso es lo que yo pretendo hacer con mi proyecto. The second part about public safety that you brought up is a real challenge. It's that balance. Public safety is public health, and some people feel safe when they see officers patrolling in their neighborhood, and other people might not feel safe when they see that. But the reality is that people across the city of Providence have told me for the last year and a half that I've been knocking on doors that they want the police to be responsive and accountable. They want to support their police. They want to know that when you call 911, when you call the police department, the police is going to respond in an effective manner. And I think what we need to be looking at is we need to be looking at ways to make sure that our police is responsive and accountable, that we have appropriate coverage, but that we're also investing in our communities and in our youth to really impact those root causes that lead a lot of our youth into violence and crime and eventually into severe violent crime. We have an opportunity to make strategic investments in our rec centers, in our after-school programs, expanding our summer employment program for youth to be year-round, creating paid internship opportunities. There are many different opportunities that we can invest in. I think the city has taken a couple of very good steps. We just need to build upon that success. And finally, the other resident or business owner who was asking about the affordability of homes, you know, we're getting priced out of our neighborhoods here in Providence. And it's fantastic that people want to live here and they want to come here from other parts where maybe they make more money, where they have more assets. But we need to build more homes, but we also need to make the economic environment competitive for the people that are already here. You know, the problem with gentrification isn't that people want to move here. The problem is that the people that are already here can't compete. So what we should be doing is focusing on how do we help our families and our young professionals and our current residents, our Providence residents, to be competitive in a changing economic environment that has left too many people behind. And I have plans for all that. You can check that out at gonzaloforprovidence.com/platform.